education as well as entertainment. The time is 6 minutes after 11 o'clock. Let's say a pleasant good evening to you and welcome to the program, the Nighttime Spin. And the Nighttime Spin is a regular feature here. This program is powered by Crime Stopper Liberia and is a weekly presentation that comes your way from Monday to Thursday. And I'm here with you every Thursday night. So I'd like to welcome all of you. Let me say good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. This is the Nighttime Spin, and this program is brought to you by Crime Stopper Liberia. My name is Wendell Nimna, and shortly I will join our team of panelists there in the United States, Suleiman Tunis, and the rest of the guys to join in as we discuss those issues that matter about our common denominator, Mama Liberia. So let's take word from Crime Stopper Liberia.
Yeah, la, 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 la. It's about musical. I crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must target. Enemy you cheche, you wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it, you must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Thank you there, Crime Stopper Liberia. Thank you so much. All of our programs here are powered by Crime Stopper Liberia, and it's headed by the chairman of the board of this institution, Oman Sam Cyan, who is currently on his vacation somewhere in Europe. Well, folks, let me say welcome once again. This is the Nighttime Spin. Uh, what can I say tonight? Liberia getting bitter, Liberia getting sweet. What can I say? But we hear from our people tonight whether Liberia is getting bitter or Liberia is getting sweet. Very, very interesting things happening in our country. And so I'm here tonight and waiting on the other guys so we can talk about those trending issues in our country. All right. So I'm going to start the conversation. Every Thursday when we come here, we allow you to set the agenda and speak about those burning issues on your mind. So tonight is another night that will give you the opportunity to call in. But there are a couple of issues we'd like to look at before we get to our main talking points tonight. because you're gonna set the agenda for everything that we're gonna talk about on the show. So I'm waiting on the rest of the guys: Suleiman Hashim Tunis, uh, Aliyu Masale, and Randy. Randy Dapo should be joining the show. I don't know whether he's gonna make his way, and Solomon Reeves. But today, folks, something came up, and this is a notice of assignment. All right, Republic of Liberia, Monserrato County, in the First Judicial Circuit Criminal Assizes C for Monserrato County, Republic of Liberia, sitting in its midterm AD 2025. All right, let me read from here. It says here, notice of assignment. Republic of Liberia to the assigned sheriff, Criminal Court C, Monserrato County, Republic of Liberia, or her deputies. Greetings. You are hereby commanded to notify the parties together with their legal counsels in the above entitled cause of action to appear before the First Judicial Circuit Criminal Assizes C for Monserrato County, Republic of Liberia, sitting in its May term AD 2025 at the Circuit Court, uh, at the Circuit Courthouse, Temple of Justice, Building, Monrovia, Liberia, on Thursday, that was today, the 24th day of July, AD 2025, at the precise hour of 1:30 p.m. The case captions surprise is assigned for court's ruling on the prosecution's exceptions to the criminal appearance bonds filed by the defendants and the defendant's motion for justification of sureties. The parties and their legal counsels are advised to be uh, present on the date and time mentioned above. You are further hereby commanded to serve this notice of assignment by leaving a copy with each of the concerned parties or their counsels and have them to sign for same, and subsequently have your official returns endorsed on the back of the original copy thereof, indicating the form and manner of its service, and have same filed in the office of the clerk of the Honorable Court. And for so doing, they shall constitute your legal and sufficient authority, and have you there this notice of assignment given under my hand and seal of this honorable court this 22nd day of July, AD 2025. Robert Tukpa, Assistant Clerk of Court, Criminal Assizes C, Monserrato County, Republic of Liberia. All right, this is the case involving the Maxwell Sakimia, the former foreign minister under the George Weah administration, and then also the former minister of Internal Affairs, Vani Sirleaf, and also Thelma Sawyer, former deputy of Foreign Affairs Administration, Augustine Tama, Deputy Director for Operations, National, that's the National Disaster Management Agency, Augustine Colley, Director for Disaster Victims, NDMA, Henry O. Williams, former Executive Director, NDMA, Edward S. Conner, employee, NDMA, Ashavigo M. Doe, NDMA Communications Director, Edris Bility, former GSA Deputy Director for Operations, Mami Davis, Assistant Director, GSA, Momolu Johnson, Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs for Administration, NDMA, WEFA, CFA, purported CEO Group of 77, Evelyn B, Warehouse Manager, and others to be identified of the city of Monrovia. Well, folks, the folks appear today. So in subsequent time, we'll get to give you more information about, the case. We just thought it wise to read you that notice of assignment. But again, I say good evening to you. Let me bring in my colleague, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, who is based there in Staten Island, New York City. All right, Tunis, good evening and welcome. I even bring the man on here trying to welcome the man. I even bring the man on here trying to welcome the man. But Tunis, good evening and welcome.
Good evening to you. Good evening to Mama Liberia. Good evening to my brothers and sisters. Salam alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. As you know, this is Suleiman Hashim Tunis coming to you live from Radio LIB, Liberia's number one online radio station here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Stay put, enjoy the show, and let's see how you and I can contribute to the topic tonight. How you doing? How was your day?
It was great. Just work, and I'm still here working.
Yeah, man. That's what
What's
we
up?
are.
How you been? How you been? Because since last Thursday we left, was it last Thursday? Since Friday?
Friday.
Yeah,
Last Friday.
since last Friday. How's everything?
Everything been going fine, no complaint. They just had too many calls bombarding us here for 26.
I know, I
Yeah,
know,
it's not
I
easy.
know, I know.
You know,
That's one of the big celebrations in our country, 26, so they're not easy. The phone calls just coming from all over, the text messages just coming from all over. It's not easy.
some of the calls say I can't answer them until after the 26.
I know, I
You know.
know. It's not easy.
Mhm.
You can't please everybody, so you got to please yourself.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't understand anyway, so you
But
can't mind
there's nothing they can do about it. I
nothing.
mean, people will come to you, people will call on you for help, but you will help some of them, but you may not have, all the space and time will not be given to, reach out to everybody because you may have some limitation when it comes to finance. So it's
So
not everybody you will reach out to during this 26. So most of you out there, and let's put it this way, because I know every one of us, we all can call people and ask them for 26. But every 26 is not the same. Maybe last year, 26, oh, you got a call from that person and they drop you small thing. And the other 26, you call again, maybe that person is not in the position to help you. Don't get vexed with them. Look, it's not easy everywhere. It's not easy. So sometimes we got to understand. But when people call people and you're not in a position to help, they get vexed. You can't look, you can't please everybody. The first love of nature, what it says, self perseverance. You got to love yourself before you love somebody. So, if you need money to do certain things and people calling you for money, you got to settle yourself first before, the reminisce, or if any excess or leftover, we put it that way, then we can say, yeah, we'll reach out. But people got to understand it's not every time you call people for help and they're not in a position to help you and you say they are mean. No, Sometimes men can talk all so that my own my son can talk back to Tunis.
Yeah, my brother. Let me first let's go with our tradition, reading
The
the
weather
forecast
report, right?
weather report. Today, Thursday, your experience uh, rain. Most of the day was raining hours. It was raining all day today, not really all day, but I know it was raining off and on from the morning hour. But tomorrow, Friday, you will get a little break. I'm not saying going to rain, but then it's not going to rain like the few days away I've been experiencing. You will see more sun. It will rain in the morning hour. In the morning hour, it will be off and on rain and sun. But then it's not going to be really that severe rain you experience in a few days. You're going to get a little break. The rain will cease a little bit, even in the afternoon hour. You will not experience rain. You will experience sun will shine. But small rain will come in the morning hour and in the daytime. It will rain small. So you must understand that. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday look good. Saturday, you can come out. I believe it may rain. It may not. It may not even rain. It's gonna be like cloudy and a little bit of sun, but it's not gonna be raining. It's gonna be a nice Friday. Saturday will be nice. Sunday will be the most beautiful day for you. Sunday. Sunday
Wow.
morning, yeah, Sunday you can go to church. You can wear your best of clothes for church because I'm not seeing any rain here. I see a lot of sun coming from 8 a.m. all the way to 2 p.m. And most of the churches in Liberia or even America here, they start at 11. By 2 o'clock, church is already over. Anything now after two now that then you're trying for something else now, but the church service is over. So you got good time. Sunday is the best day so far. Friday, Saturday, it's like it may not rain, but it's never going to be like the past 2 days, Friday and Saturday. It might be drizzling, small little yanka yanka rain, then will come. And Saturday the same, but Sunday is the best day for you. Let me see Monday. Sunday better than Monday, but Monday is not bad either. I ain't see no rain Monday. Monday is cloudy. Only thing the sun going to run away. It look like that rainy season, the way you see the day, no sun, no rain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
timing you, then you too, you're skeptical whether it might be raining or not. But
Raining or it was
definitely,
not raining. Yeah.
yeah, Monday no rain, ain't showing no rain, but no sun either. Sunday is one of the best days for us. Friday, Saturday, a little bit skeptical, but you can still do your little running around. It's not going to be raining like Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. It's not going to be like that.
Wow.
So that's it. Keep it. We'll keep giving it to you. We'll give it to you again by the end of the show. Before the end of the show, we'll repeat it for you again. And my 26 on all of you that will be calling on our show today. I know it's high over there, but I still want my 26. Okay?
Yeah. Let's see how we can get our brother 26 to him. There look. Yeah, let me tell you something, all right. I know a lot of you like one of our old mom. I mean that old mom, I don't know how to put or describe that woman. But she's very old. But that old man, she made almost 10 shirts. 10 shirts for different people, including Tunis. I think Tunis got his. I think I sent Tunis a shirt. Those
Yeah.
country shirts.
Hmm.
And I mean, I'm Tunis point man on the ground, right? So maybe
All right.
you're listening, you say, oh, what do I would do for Tunis? Maybe someone a nice African shirt would do. Tunis is not a big body person. All right. He's not a big body person. So
I'm
maybe
140. I'm 140. I weigh
you
140.
140 pounds.
Yeah.
140 pounds. So just go on Facebook. If you want to do something for him, go on Facebook, Suleiman Hashim Tunis. All right, just look at his picture and say you must add him. Because what you add him, you confirm you that I got control over it. Or
Any
just go on.
African, any suit like purple suit, you will always
Yeah.
get me a medium,
Hmm.
medium, small. Either one can fit.
Okay, so you yeah, medium. Don't buy big sonny. They may not big. All always small. What BB before, but we growing now, we aging, and so we dropping.
Hmm.
So that's it. You got to understand. So maybe you want to get him a nice African shirt. You want to get him a nice country shirt.
And
You
maybe
want
you
to get
don't
him a
want to give me.
purple suit.
Maybe you don't want to get all that things. Just send me the money, man. I beg you. I need. I need
I
that
know.
money too. Yeah,
Some
give it to
people
me
say
now.
some people say
My
that man
country.
in America. Some people say
No,
that
I need
man in
that money.
America, but he needed though.
I
You don't
need it.
even know. Money
Pay
can what?
mortgage here.
Anybody need money anywhere you is. Somebody you in America, somebody call you say they want to send you 500 years. You will say no. You don't think
Right.
that far ahead. So you need that money. So if you can't get him, because a lot of you can call and you know what Tunis can do for you. You know. I'm not trying to say, you forced to do something. No. But maybe you want to remember him and say, "Hey, every time I call this man, he always there for me," and blah blah blah. That's another sister. Right now, as we speak, she just called me today and sent some money to some women in Liberia. She didn't know them from nowhere, just by them calling on the radio. She didn't know them from nowhere. Just by them calling on the radio, she said, "Wendell, can you please call these women and appreciate them?" The last time she did the same thing when CDC, started the what we call the how they call it, was it the dollar rally? Yeah,
Mhm.
I think it was the dollar rally when people were going to register to get their membership for CDC. She sent money to some women in Liberia to go and register. So I mean, people need us too, though. It's not all the time. Sometimes they say, "Oh, you in the fish business, you can go on the sea, you go kill fish, or you can bring dry fish and tin that." So that you can't say, "My people who in America there, how can I get them few pieces of dry fish? How can I do this?" Let's learn to reciprocate. All right. The Bible says, giver never lacks. The more you give, the more you receive. Don't be like the graveyard. You're the only one that just receive, but you can't give. The gray eye, the gray eye can receive, the gray eye can get. So when you have the graveyard mentality, it's bad. You only want to receive, but you don't want to give back. You can't be like that. You want your blessings to flow, your hands cannot be tight. You know, your hands can be tight. So you got to share. So that's it. Anybody listening to us, whatever thing you want to do for Tunis, just get in contact with me. You pass through me. I'm his point man in Liberia. I ain't giving myself title, but I appointment. Anybody who want to do business with him, that me they can come to. So that it. Just want to tell you that the people there too, they need us. So we got to learn to reciprocate. So what's up, my man? How you doing? How was the Jacinto show? Did it go on?
It's tomorrow night.
Oh, it's tomorrow night.
Yeah, Friday night. He will be arriving here tomorrow. And
But you're gonna be at the show?
I'm not too sure yet. I'm still skeptical whether I'll be there or not.
Okay.
Because even though I'm over, I'm always engaged. Um, you know, and that particular one is mainly for, that's not my thing. I might go there and try to cover it, but I'm not too sure yet. I will decide tomorrow.
And
But
and And Suleiman, I'm sorry for cutting you off. You know the good thing about the thing I just said relative to a lady sending money. She's listening to the show, but she doesn't want to be mentioned. All right, but she's following the show right now as we speak. But what she says to all of you Liberians, happy pre-independence. What are you from ANC? What are you from Unity Party? What are you from CDC? What are you from any political party? She said to all of us, happy pre-independence to us. All right, so that's it.
I've been seeing a video trending around the city, the Facebook, from yesterday about a Muslim lady, I think Fula Muslim lady, was dragged by in handcuff, and it became a big issue. The Muslim closed their stores today. The Madingo Fula Muslims closed their stores, went on a little bit of protests against the video. What went down, because I think it's good for us to talk about it a little bit, because there are a lot of people who
Yeah,
probably,
that's true. It's trending,
right,
because I witnessed some of the scene today, right in front of our office here. The folks came and passed. They were chanting, "We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Let justice be served," and all those slogans they were chanting. But I cannot speak to the actual information, because that video, I did not get the clear understanding from that video. But what we heard, that this lady, the house she lives in, they were into power theft. All right, so the power theft crew gathered information that this identical house is into power theft. So they went there, and according to the yes they say and everything. So according to what we gather, that when the power theft team got at the house, they asked this lady, "Where your husband?" and everything. According to the information, she doesn't speak English. So somebody was there and saying, "The thing why you're asking the woman, she's not understanding it." So I think later on there was an altercation, and in the process, we saw in that video, we saw her hitting on the took something like a bench and hit the police guy. But I don't know what prompted that move. I hope somebody who were on the scene that can give us a vivid explanation can call in and fit us in with the actual information, because I didn't go there today. I only saw the folks, on the street calling for justice, because in the video we saw the lady hitting the police guy with an object, and we also saw the lady being dragged and her hajai. Is that how you call it, right?
hijab,
Yeah,
hijab.
okay, the hijab. All right, so the hijab was removed from her head, and that was all I already saw in that video. But I can tell you exactly what prompted, the altercation, because the police cannot go somewhere to go and ask question or to make some to get some information about certain things, and then somebody just take something and hit on the police. So something must have prompted that entire altercation today, or what actually transpired. But I was not on the scene, and that was the information I gathered. But it was something about power theft. So we were told that the lady was arrested, and incarcerated. So the folks went out to the police today. I saw a picture on the social media. Some of the, you know, the leadership from the Fula community were in, a meeting with the IG of the Liberia National Police. So I don't know what was discussed there. We hope that somebody who were there can give us, some clarity on that. But Tunis, to be frank with you, that's exactly what happened.
But anyway, what I saw in the video and the protest or the demonstration that the Muslims came out in numbers against the police, they make it sound like it's police brutality. I don't want to buy that. Because the lady instigated the assault.
Okay.
The lady, and what I saw in the video,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The lady assaulted the police.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that to the police officer. No matter you have respect for them, you don't have respect for them. You cannot take object or your hand and hit a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
If that police officer take a gun and shoot you, it will be a self-defense. All right, or be self-defense. No matter what religion you've been to, what kind of person you are, as a lady.
Mm-hmm.
And they're making a big deal out of the hijab. Hijab is just a dress code. It's just an Islamic dress code. There are a lot of Muslim women don't even wear hijab. And they stay good Muslim. But if you're wearing the hijab and you have respect for the hijab, you have to abide by the rule, the law in the country. A policeman would not come to arrest you, even if it's forced arrest. You cannot take your hand and hit on the police, neither taking an object and hit on him. You're violating the state law. You can't do that. I know the IG stood up today and gave the right to the Muslim. But at least he did the right thing because he wanted to calm things down. But if they investigate that case, I don't think the police are wrong. The police did not even beat her. They only were trying to handcuff her, and she resisted arrest.
Mm.
When you resist arrest, that's another crime by itself. That extra crime by resisting, different from what you did.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't resist arrest, especially the police arrest. You can't. You do that, that's extra crime. And then assaulting the police, that's another crime on you. The police have right to handcuff her. She was resisting. They want to handcuff her. She resisted. They drag her. Why it dragging her? Or hijab came out, making a big sound. I heard somebody say, "Oh, that hijab, you got to read certain Quran, certain surah. They call chapter surah, certain chapter to take off that hijab." There are a lot of Muslim women out there in Monrovia. They don't wear hijab, and they stay Muslim. It's not because you wearing hijab and the other person not wearing hijab, you better Muslim than him. It's a dress code. All right. There are a lot of Muslim women don't even cover their whole face. If they're wearing the hijab, they just wear it to cover the hair, not the face, the hair. It's the hair so much that the Muslim, the law talk about, not the face. The face is a traditional wearing. Certain Arab countries don't cover their face. Go to Egypt and see. Go to Jordan and see. Go to Iran. I mean, the same way. Not all of them cover the entire face that you only see the two eyes. No. How somebody going to identify you anyway in the modern world today? People killing, people hiding their identity. All right. People hiding their identity, then you go there. You come out like that. So people are afraid of you. in the modern days today, you cover your hair. That the hair is the most particular thing. It's not the face, it's the hair. Even in the modern Islamic world today, it's the hair, the cover, not the face. But I not because it's a Muslim and I have the way I saw that today is the woman in the wrong. Trust me. If I'm the one, if that lady were in America here, what she did, she had 3 charges on her. What she did, they came to arrest her and resisting arrest and assaulting the police. That's 3 charges on her. So, all right.
You know, the thing is, and Tunis is good that you put it that way, because that was the same thing I share with some people today. In as much we don't support police brutality, for police to beat on our citizens or even people from other countries that live in Liberia, we should also condemn the lady action.
Exactly.
Because look, let's agree that she doesn't speak English and her husband was not at the home when the police or the power theft team got there. And when they requested that she go with them, her duty was to follow. Just call 1 or 2 family members, or say, let me talk to my husband, or talk to somebody and say the people say they carry me to the police station, so you'll come there, and so we can, pick up from there. But the first thing first, the house was in total violation. They were into power theft. They went there to ascertain. In the process, the police got hit. Why if the police officer had died, what would have become of that lady that people are, calling for justice for today? We agree that
injured. He not even die, but suppose he got injured with a heavy bench.
I'm quite sure he's undergoing pain because where he was hit from his back in that video. You see, so I mean, resisting arrest, that's a violation. That's violation. The police,
and the other police I'm not even continue. The other police was standing right there. She bowed down and took the heavy bench and hit the other man almost twice. Why would you want to do that to a police officer? No matter how we don't respect our police officer, but you can't do that.
Can't do that.
You can't
do that to the police. Seriously.
So
I mean, let's hear from our people. The thing about this issue, we want you to be, to give us yourself. Those of you who saw the video, those of you who live in the community where this happened, all right, those of you who were on the scene, I mean, you just call and tell us, whether this woman was right. Because
when the video say I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, when you know what they did with the video, they chipped the video into
they
two.
They cut the video.
Yeah, they sent the one that they were dragging her so that they can make the police look bad. That's what they did first.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw the entire video, I said no. First of all, the police didn't hit on her. They didn't kick her. They didn't hit her, even though they could have done that because she hit on them. But all they were doing to try to put a handcuff on her and drag her to the truck or pickup.
But for me, Tunis, I would say the police was very tolerant.
Exactly.
The police was very tolerant. Let's agree that.
Tolerant.
Yeah, that woman.
They took hijab from her head. If she knew she had hijab and she put importance on that hijab, why would she take something and hit someone else? Because she got hijab on, so you will not retaliate.
In as much we come here and say to the police that the police is there to protect lives and property. We will not allow or will not sit here and allow the police to be used by politicians. We'll come here and condemn it because the police is there to protect everybody in this country, whether you're from a foreign land or or not, the police responsibility is to protect everybody. The police is our friend. In as much they got some bad ones among the good ones, the police is our friend because our first point of contact when there is a problem in our community or anywhere, the first person we're supposed to get to is the police. So if the police come to you, let's agree that somebody say you owing them. The police come to you say, look, if the man feel I'm owing him, let him sue me. There's a civil matter. You can talk to the police. That's a different thing. But if somebody took your complaint to the police that you owe them XYZ and the police is inviting you, go there and hear from the police. Oh, police, yeah, you invited me. I've come. Yeah, am I? What's the issue? My man, the man say, or the woman say, you owing them XYZ. I don't owe this person a dime. If the person feels I owe them, let them take me to the law. Let them sue me. But the police, they catch you into something. The police say, let go. You take something, you hit on the police. The policeman is armed. The policeman is armed. Why in the process that man open up fire? That's self-defense. That's self-defense because we all saw in the video that the woman took an object to hit the police.
And she was set to see nobody touch her. She was fanning the fire on a pot. And all of a sudden, she just bowed and took some object and beat somebody with it, even though the camera couldn't show the person. And she repeated it. Well, because they are police, they must stand. They don't have no feeling. They don't have no life. They are just objects sitting. You can just hit on them the way you want because you get hijab on. I don't think that's fair.
And you see, all of the women that came out today, I don't want to talk about the men, but the women that came out today. Look, I agree. She's from your tribe, but let's put it in your shoes. Put it in your shoes. If you went to another country and the police just went to you and say you are invited, does that in any way give you the right to take an object to hit the police because the police say, I'm inviting you to the police station for questioning?
That's not even invitation. She was supposed to be arrested for stealing current, electricity. That's not invitation. Invitation is when you are suspected.
I agree. I know what is invitation. I'm just putting it that way, you know.
At that moment, she was supposed to be arrested.
That's true.
She didn't even touch her. She started hitting people.
All of you are running around today. All of you that we saw running around today, you calling for justice. Why you want justice?
No justice for the police.
You want justice for the woman, but you don't want justice for the police because he's a policeman.
And the main thing they're talking about, they took the woman hijab up. They took her hijab up. That's not right. You get hijab as a lady, as a Muslim lady. You should abide by the law. You shouldn't hit on other people's husband or a government official. You're not supposed to do that. If you do that, you're violating the person. Look, I swear to God, if they were in the country, if it was a policeman in this country could take the gun and shoot that woman, and they don't shoot you to hurt you, they shoot to kill you. And that police will be right because that's self-defense. I have many people die in this country because they want to take an object to hit on the police. Small little object said they see in your hand. And the Amadou Diallo issue and our wallet, they killed the man for.
Yeah, okay. Can you imagine? 41 rounds.
41 rounds.
41 rounds in one human being. Can you imagine?
Just the wallet.
Just wallet, though. 41 rounds, 41 gunshots in one person. But folks, we got 10 more minutes to midnight, and we'll soon be doing our very first draw for the Win Liberia cash giveaway. Somebody is about to win some money, but I'm giving you some more time to play because we'll soon be calling some winners on the show. So if you just putting on your radio and you want to play the Win Liberia Cash giveaway, you're playing with 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents US. All right, that's what you're playing with. We have three cash prizes on the show tonight: 4,000, 5,000, and $10,000. So when you have a button phone and you want to play, you have to dial *255*1#. If you have a smartphone, big phone like the one that's in my hand, you can play or dial *255*1#. All right. You pump in $1,000, trust me, you stand a better chance. You pump in 500, you stand a better chance. You pump in 100, you stand a better chance. All right. So I'm encouraging you to play. I'm giving you some time so you can win some money. Few days, we have a day and a half to our 26. Liberia will be 178 years old on Saturday. Somebody said we should take the 100 there. From there, I'm gonna just be 78 because we just get age, but we get nothing to show. So that's it. You'll keep playing. Shortly we'll get to, the draw. And those of you who are listening to us, you're watching us from Europe, Africa, some parts in Africa or America, drop your comments on our Facebook Live. And you can also help us to share the live. All right. Those of you who have smartphone, you've been following from yesterday. That's today. Uh, there's a video trending on the social media about this Fula lady and the police officers today. What do you make of it? What is your own, observation from what you witnessed or what you watch? You can call in and make your input on the show. So shortly, we'll open up the lines to hear from our people. But let me send controls back to Tunis, and then from there we can take calls.
We just want to announce to you guys that we sat in one of the stars in America. I think he been to Liberia, wrestling star Hogan. He passed 17 years of age. He died. Age of 71. He died today, this evening. So if those who know the wrestler Hogan, you might know that he died. We've been losing a couple of stars. The other day, just last week, or this week, I think this week, Sunday or Monday, the boy who they called Theo in the Cosby Show.
Yeah, in the Cosby Show, Malcolm Jamel
Warner. He got drawn and he went for vacation with his family and he got drawn in Costa Rica.
Yeah, and I'm told the guy who was with him is also critical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Couple of stars. A lot of us that grew up back in the day, remember the Cosby Show, right?
Yeah.
The kid that used to be with Bill Cosby in the show, the boy.
Yes.
I think his name was Theo Huckerman or something. Huckerman in the show.
Right.
All right. So he passed away. He died. He got drowned. All right. He went on vacation in Costa Rica, and he got drowned. Malcolm Jamel Warner. He died at the age of 54. And today, Hulk Hogan, the wrestler. All right, the wrestler. He came to Liberia. I know a lot of you remember that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So he was here, but he passed away today at the age of 71. Am I right? 71, right?
Yes.
Okay. So anything to this, then we can hear from our people.
Yeah, let's stick it on this. Even though this is the day we talk about what's on your mind, but what's on your mind? Please let's talk about this case here. The Muslims try to shut down the entire city today because this is not one particular group. These tribes. These call themselves Muslim because they felt that one of the sisters was assaulted or brutally disgraced in the open. Want to hear from you guys, and I know most of you guys saw the video. And I'm a Muslim, I saw it myself, but the way I see it, I think the sister went too far on the police. So we just want to hear from you. We don't want no fuss, no nothing. We want your kindly how you call it, your opinion on this. You
And
know,
trust me, we don't want you to be sentimental about this thing. Tunis here is a Muslim. All right. I don't want us to reduce this thing to Muslim. Let's look at human behavior. All right.
yes,
Let's look at human behavior because we shouldn't reduce this thing to religion. That this
right,
person is a Muslim, that person. Let's look at the behavior of human being. All right. Those of all who saw that video, what do you make of it? You think it was
right,
right for this lady to make that move on the police officer? Because I mean, in the civilized world, you wouldn't treat a police officer who's supposed to be protecting lives and property to take an object because you were caught in a wrong act and the police tried to interrogate you in the process. You took something and hit on the police. Was it right? Let's discuss this via of politics. All right. What are you from this party, that party? Let's look at it from the human behavior, perspective. What do you make of it? So we're about to open up the lines. Those of you watching us, if you don't have the time to call, you can drop your comments. We'll read them out for you. All right. So whatever thing you have on your mind about this issue, about the police and this Fulani lady, you can drop your comments. So those of you who want to call, you can call us now on 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. The WhatsApp line for those of you outside Liberia is +231 886 500 104. All right, those are the numbers. The female line 0770 297 And you'll keep playing the Win Liberia Cash giveaway. We'll soon call you up to give you some money. All right, keep playing with 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents. Keep playing. You stand a chance to win 4K, 5K, or 10K tonight. So I'm taking calls now. Let's begin. But before we do the calls, let me just give Tunis the chance to read the comments. Tunis, just go ahead and read for us. Then we'll come back and take calls. Tunis, you have to unmute yourself.
all right. And your boys be looking on the screen. He say you invited him today, so I sent him the link.
Yeah, Randy, please do. Randy, let's hear from Randy. Randy, we want Randy input on the show. Yeah, thank you.
William
Just
said,
go ahead with it. Yeah, go ahead.
my condolences goes to the family of those 7 people that died in Grand Cape Mount County. Salia Lansana Kane. He said, I'm following you from Burville City, Montserrat County. My Esther son. Good evening, Freedom family. I am following from Agibbi County, Kakata City. David William. I'm watching from Colorado, USA. That's very far from me here in New York City. He's doing well, Colorado. We got Randerson SP Tete. He's watching from the Kalondo gas station, Ganta Highway, Banga City, Bon County. Joyce Wem. Say hello, family, and happy 26. We got Diamond Boy, for sure. Okay, probably he responding to something. Yeah, somebody what a guy named Cherno Amadou Ba. He said, Tunis, can you get the actual story video before talking rubbish? You might say I'm talking rubbish. There was the one I saw. You probably only say I'm saying rubbish because you are bad. You are a fuller man, and you're trying to support because the lady is a fuller. But I'm looking at the actual fact involved in this. I'm not looking at the religion. So that I might be talking rubbish to you, but so that's how I see it.
So Amadou Ba, you need to give us the actual story. Since we don't have the actual story, you said
Yeah.
Tunis is talking rubbish. Can you please provide us the actual story? All right, you
Yes.
can put it in comments or you can call. I don't know where you're watching us from, but your input will be necessary on the show because since you say Tunis didn't witness the actual video, please give us the actual video or you give us the clear story. We beg you, Papa.
But I got
Beg you.
someone who came back at the same thing. Say James Papi says she was wrong by wasting the hot soup on the office, or you want to say officer. So any which way Amadou Ba looking at it because he's a Fula and the lady is a Fula and probably he's a Muslim, so the lady Muslim. You have to, every judgment you're making in this place today, you must know you will make it right in front of the Almighty too. So don't just judge because of sentiment. Judge with fairness. And I watched the video. I watched it very well. That lady had no right to take a bench and hit on the police. And the police really didn't do anything wrong. Try to handcuff her. And she was fighting the police. I didn't see the police hitting her, kicking her. The biggest thing everybody talking, all the Muslims talking about is the hijab, the hijab. They took her hijab. If she had on hijab and she assaulting somebody, she knows she had on hijab. Is that for real? And then you say I'm talking rubbish. Yeah, I may be talking rubbish to you. But
Let us not dignify that comment. All right, let's
I'm
leave
not
him there.
dignifying it, but I just want him to understand that he's not better Muslim than me. He's only saying it because he's a Fula lady and he's a Fula man because the bad name, a Fula name. So
let's keep our calls coming in and we'll come back and talk more. You drop your comments, all right? So we're still waiting for you, Amadou Ba. Rebecca saying welcome to the show, man. 26 on you.
I can't, but I win there.
You laughing? I said my 26 on you.
No, I agree. I agree. It just said, yeah, but Tony over there, it fall on a bad day to us. Yeah, we're gonna next week before we be straight. Well, again, yeah, I agree. I would not take back until the 26th.
I know, right?
Thank you so much, Brother Winner, for the show, and thanks to Brother Tony. Brother Winner, for me, what happened today or yesterday with that lady, right? For me, I'm not looking at religion like what I said on AB show this evening, right? The police, they've been doing a whole lot of things to the citizens. I watched a video where DEA something, city police grabbed the little boy, one of those markets, handcuffed the child. After they handcuffed the child, they threw him on the ground and then they were on his neck. The same thing that happened here with Joffrey, and he died in the hands of the police. Until the friends and the other women had to come to move the two guys from on the guy's neck. What am I trying to say? When you already arrest somebody and you restrain it, there is no way that you can stay want to brutal them. And the police, they've been killing people innocently in that country. Hitting on citizens. Even when they go arrest. See what happened to... we're not looking at political party or something, but see what happened to Janka Ko. You understand me? The guy hands up, but the police, they hit on him, and then they saw... For me, what I'm looking at, you can be doing wickedness to people, but there are certain people that are carry certain spirit. We're looking at the lady hitting on him, but he must. For me, two things I'm looking at. Maybe the camera not pick up that part. Either he said something to her that was demeaning to her, that what made her to even to jump on him. Or he either hit that woman, but the camera not pick up that part. But when the woman bent down to pick up something to hit on him, they show the camera. Because there's no way that you will be talking to me. I just get up and start hitting on you. The police, we all know our police, what they've been doing to our people in that country, which is very wrong. See what they did to that woman at that CDC party headquarters.
Okay.
When they went over there, they disgraced that woman myself. Nobody can do it to me. Nobody want to do it to anybody.
Okay, Becky.
Get the woman clothes on her, holding the woman breast in the street, and on camera. Those videos are still trending on the social media. Even at our working place, other national that see those videos, they can be acting or with the Liberian. Why don't we still fighting war? You understand me?
Okay.
For certain people, when you put in on them, trust me, that how God can bring you down. This is the time that God set apart. They set aside the police, what they've been doing to our people. You go arrest somebody for power theft, then you kill them. You kill them in their cold blood. Then you walk away free. They're not everybody. They're not all the blood. They're not all the blood. All the soul can be some soul, some blood when you test them. Trust me, it can be that you test God and nothing. It happens to us in the country before I can leave you.
Okay, so Becky, please, I just want you to say in that video, from what you witnessed, saw in that video, who you think was wrong?
The police is in the wrong. I will not hide it.
Why you say the police was in the wrong?
Okay, when there are two things we should look at.
Mm-hmm.
That lady was feigning cooking her food. That guy must say something. The minute, like I'm saying, for me, I went with the drugs enforcement the police in Minnesota again for 3 years. My son came before I left the job because it was risky for me. You understand me? And I work in a group home. The people that I work with, they can't talk. I don't want to make decisions for them when they want to, when they are EP, and when they are dissatisfied with certain things. I don't want to determine it. So we went to school and we learned all the one.
Okay. Becky, thank you. Let's leave it there. Thank you very much. In her opinion, the police is wrong. Thank you very much, Rebecca Sion. You took all of our time, but we want to bear with our other listeners.
And we know, let's take on
okay, I think we have Randy. I think we have Randy. Tunis, that you can introduce Randy. Then we can...
Randy, how you doing today? My 26 on you.
Yeah, every day 26.
The country independent. The first person that say it on you the guilty one.
I know.
My man, you met us talking about the video that going around Facebook or on the social media about the police and this Islamic Fula lady. People saying the police were wrong, and all of that. What is your opinion on this?
Yes, Tony, thank you. And Wendell, thank you so much for the invite as well. We live in a very challenging times in our country. We inherit a democracy, but we are not really prepared the tools and create the enabler leadership to educate our people on how the civilians should interact with the police. I can guarantee you that more in America, you're never going to do that because the police culture here is seen all over the news, discussed around the community in this country here. My question I have for that video, irrespective of all the speculation, because you see, when we see things, our minds always fill in the gaps. When you study better communication, whatever you see, your mind will always fill in the gap if somebody don't give you a follow-up. This situation should be a page that we need to take away. I think when the moment the thing happened, when the protester went out there, it showed a concern that something was wrong. And whoever was in charge when the protester showed up should have came out and said to the people, we understand what's going on. The police is investigating the situation, and we ask that everybody be calm. That is giving assurance to increase public trust. because when you look at the video, everything we see is just segment of interaction. I saw the video. I saw the lady fanning the fire, and I saw the gentleman. There was no clear audio. So I started to look at the physical interaction. I did not see the police reaching out. And from what I've heard from other unconfirmed sources, this lady doesn't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that the police, he speak English. And she doesn't understand that. But what I did not see is something that, like the police trying to hand reach. That means she had already to defend herself. But the police officer is standing there, and there are other witnesses there standing there. And then for any no reason, she just pick up something, hit the police officer. So what I would be interested in knowing is what actually prompted that lady to pick up that. And that's why I want to hear from her.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? And because the why will tell her how she led to that decision. Why did you pick up that stone? Because when we look at the thing to this and when this police officer is standing, and next thing we know, he is hit to the back of his head. Thank God, I don't know whether the helmet he was wearing or the hat, but there's something in America we call lucky break. And unfortunately, lucky break. It would have been lucky for her that her anger could have killed that man instantly if you were going to be hitting the right spot to kill that man. And that man would have been dead.
Yeah.
We have seen it so many times. That's why they call it lucky shot. It's not going to happen to that today. So I think the IG need to provide a confidence in the police ability to investigate things. I'm hearing on conference sources that he had, said something to the Muslim community. But what about the police officers? So I want to see a full detailed investigation, starting with the story of the lady, what was actually said, and let the police officer come out and tell her what went wrong. That is police transparency. Other than that, we are very emotional people. People are judging the thing based on religious principles, political sentiment, individual emotion are high in this place. I'm not going to look at that. We need to take a page from the situation to focus on the investigation of this matter, but ask everyone to remain calm. When there are a lot of things that we are seeing in this country, all right? Look at George Floyd, for example. Somebody saw George Floyd being killed. I didn't see people going there and want to hit that police officer right away. No, because the law will always be the law here. So I'm calling for calm to this. I just want to hear the investigation report as to what happened. Because but from what I saw over there were no hand reach. What prompted the lady to hit a law enforcement officer? That was not right. We cannot be the judge, the juror of something. If she cannot understand English, that is in no reason mean that you should take stone to hit somebody like that. And that's my thought on that. I look forward to investigation.
Randy, if she
Yes, sir.
couldn't understand English, what would the man say to her in English now at the pump?
That is why you see the sources of this investigation must reach out to this individual, because what people are saying, because when you listen to the video, there was a lady that I think she was doing the voice over the camera and saying she can't understand English. She can't understand English.
Yes.
And next thing we know, she pick up something. So I don't want to judge their religion, all right? But I'll give you an example here. My wife's father, they used to run the Tesla cab to this, most of the Tesla cab in the country. So the guy came to her father's house to discuss an issue, but the dad was not home. So he said he cannot talk to my wife because she's a female and because of the religious principle. So I said, okay, if that's the case. And then my daughter said, so how does he do business in America here? If you go to the immigration office, you see a white immigration lady, where he say, you don't want to talk to her, I say, yeah, leave that with mama. We have to separate the culture from how society works here. My thing here is, and I just want to speculate here, it's not something that I'm going to say I have authority. Is it possible that in your culture, if someone is not your husband, he or she had no right talking to you We need to read into that too. Because some of the religion, a man that will not marry to somebody will not want to listen to that person, and that person can go overboard to do such a thing. But that's just something that I just want to see as a miscellaneous conversation. But I think the investigation, Tunis, and with the Gregory Cuomo need to launch an investigation to determine the contributing factor, the root cause, and the corrective action. But from what I saw today, that lady was in no right to pick up anything to accept that police. You know, in America here, look, I'm going to take out that thing, and you will be dead on the spot.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Or you just take your own pen from in your pocket. But even talking to you to your own pen, that your death warrant. That your death warrant.
But now when police stop you driving, your hand got to be where they can see both. If you make any mistake, you take that hand from where his eye can reach, and he didn't tell you to do it. He can take a gun and shoot you, and he will be free.
He will be free. And that's what I'm saying. Why it is true that we have not graduated from our police culture, I think Gregory Cuomo can start to initiate a new chapter within the police. When things happen, there must be an investigation.
Exactly.
So everybody, get this, the understanding. So what Gregory Cuomo should be doing now, maybe getting on a quick call, press conference call, and say, look, we saw what happened today. We don't know all the facts. We are still gathering information, but we did see a video out there, but we want to call for calm. The lady who had been apprehended, she had been released on bail. The police officer are on desk duty right now, and we want to go into this investigation. But in the meantime, anyone who go out there and decide to instigate any violence, you will be held accountable for your behavior. That message is going to create public trust with confidence in the leadership. But it's too premature for you to say, oh, I'm sorry this thing happened. No, you are not considering the detail. That you can be apologetic like that. Tony, sorry, I just want to finish that other one.
Gregory already gave the right to the Muslim today.
What?
Yes, and he said the guy was already behind bar, and he apologized to the Muslims today. So
let me ask this question now. What information and what preliminary investigation report, on what decision, on what facts?
He based it on watching the video. And one thing about this video
is that what he said in the Sunday Tunis? Is that what he
Yes, go watch it. It's on Facebook. I listened to it live today. One thing about this video,
please share with me.
I will find it and share with you. One thing about this video we're talking about, the first segment that came, it was just when they were dragging a woman outside.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the first one that came. That's what I saw. I even condemned the police action. But when I saw the entire video, I said, no, the police was not in the wrong. The woman is in the wrong.
So
based on the video, told the Muslim today that the police that was in that act already behind bar and pending investigation. That's what he said today.
Well, then the fraternal order of the police, like the police union, can stand by the police officer and call for a third-party investigation. Because from what I'm seeing, it is too premature for Gregory Cuomo to just come out. Because when the incident happened today, right? Or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Okay, it happened yesterday. We are not getting any press briefing from Gregory Cuomo, all right? Because it happened yesterday, the video went viral today. For you to just instantaneously come up with that result, that speaks to the issue of Gregory Cuomo has some deficiency in police investigation. Under no circumstances, someone just take an immediate decision. In America here, where we live, police can shoot somebody, we can see it. There's never a time that they will just come and say that man is guilty. They will either say the person is on administrative duty, we are going to continue this investigation, because you don't have all the facts. Today we have AI, artificial intelligence can transform things to other people liking that can defeat other people. All right? So, in fact, there's a study going on right now with them. People are saying that artificial intelligence, AI will take over, and people will start relying on AI. So, The question was asked, what if AI say Jay Rennie is a bad guy or Jay Rennie is a racist? Will you just take AI for that because AI is feeding you all this information? Absolutely not. I think Gregory Como prematurely make the decision by not looking at the entire detail. Because I would like to ask Gregory Como, what drive the early decision? What video evidence do you have to conclude, and who are those that you assign to the investigation? Because when incident happen, the police will have an internal investigation that will be based on police conduct, police character, and determine whether the action of the police was warranted. So he's trying to tell me that because what he saw is what concluded. No,
I hope at this point we can have the spokesperson for the Liberia National Police to speak to this issue, because if it is true that the Inspector General ordered the incarceration of the police officer, then the fact should be established that the what prompted his decision.
correct.
To take that action by having the police officer incarcerated. So
That's true. Yeah.
I hope the spokesperson can call in and make some clarity. But I don't want us to divert. But Rennie, since we have you, there is something I wanted to question you about relative to this youth entrepreneurship investment bank that was launched by the president of the Republic of Liberia. How do you see it? Do you see this as a positive move for the youth in our country, or do you see this as the government gaining or losing? How do you look at this?
Yeah, we know that's a very good question, and it continues to wrap around my mind. If I ever to anybody or tell you right now, you and Tunis, that I don't want to see youth elevating themselves financially, I'll be lying to you. Where I do have issue is how the program is coming about. Because when we have political candidate running for election, what comes out next is how are they going to convince the people to run for that office and to be elected. When President Boka ran his election, he ran the election on 6 letters, and education is also included in that 6th letter that is considered to be arrest. Up to present, I am yet to hear from President Boka what is his national vision for education, what is the national vision for youth empowerment. Because if we want to run for office and feel that we identify challenges in the society, whatever we talk about during the campaign that we see as a campaign message or the campaign platform, those things will actually becomes your policy. So as far as the youth, 70% of the youth between the age of 18 to 35 are unemployed in the country. That's a fact. But if President Boka get up one day and say, oh, I'm bringing in the African Development Group Bank to come and launch a program called the Youth Entrepreneur Investment Bank. The question here is, how many people in the country are aware of this program? How often did he socialize this program? And what were the options in terms of the funding to support it? Did he reach out to the World Bank? Did he reach out to the European Union before making that selection?
Mm-hmm.
Are the lawmakers who represent the people, did they debate this issue to say, you know what, we think we can add some budget to cut down the cost? Who going to underwrite the funding?
Mm-hmm.
And more besides that, who are those that are going to be running the program? Is it going to be a political favoritism, like the other guy who called himself JB and Son? Are they going to be the one listed on there? And is it going to be you either on Unity Party side to get it, or you're not on Unity Party side? The reason I'm asking the question here is Ghana tried similar thing, it fails because of political favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
But this issue should have been debated like how we hear today. If President Boka had a plan in mind, he should have came out and said, look, part of my youth empowerment, I'm looking at ways to create opportunity for the youth. And we're going to source that information out from other banks and so. And then we can have the conversation out here and say, okay, the president wants to improve the economic status of the youth in the country. But these are the areas that he's looking for. These are the options. That way, when you and I will be able to understand what President Walker is planning to do. But to just get up one morning and invite the African Development Bank, that brings into question whether this is what we describe as a white elephant project. White elephant project are things that politicians will do to gain the interest of the people. So I would like to know from President Walker and his team, at what given time did he decide to invite the African Development Bank Group to launch a program? How many broadcasts or socialization of the program that were brought to the public? And why the Senate or the House of Representatives are not part of this? How many how many Liberians in the country are aware of this program? These are questions that have to do with what? Transparency. My point here is there was no transparency within the program. So the question that I have for the entire Liberian people is this idea to promote the youth, is it a scam that in the end, the elite people in Boga group will get rich? That is what I'll be leaning to at the end of the day if I don't get clear information. It's like you tell the people who want to do this, but in the end, the people don't benefit from that. So that's my thought on that, Wendell and Tunis.
I send you the link in your message. Your regular message.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
He did not say that the police is in the back. I think it was the guy, the Kekula or whoever. He said that. He said they came from inside and the police guy is behind bar as we speak. That's what he said. But you just listen to it.
Okay, I will.
All right. So I think we have a lot of time to talk about this bank issue. Rene, we hope that during the course of next week, we can have more time to elaborate on this, because this is a national drive and it's something important that we talk about to see what is the government plan to empower the youthful population in our country.
Yeah.
What is not something that will, make them to, corrupt the system that will gain more money, like the scholarship thing that came up. So we'll find time and bring you here so we can talk more about it.
A few things to that too is, let's just look at the implementation and within the implementation. The loan that is going to be given to the Liberian government is going to be a money that we will be paying, whether it's President Boga or anybody that comes in will be able to pay that money. Now, what if, and the what if is very key, what if the loan is given out to people and the people are unable to pay? What happened to that? That's what we need to think about too. But we'll talk about that, and more to come on that one there. More to come on that.
All right, so let's go back. Let's hear from our people. Tunis, there are a few comments we'd like you to read, and then we come back and get to the cause. All right, you listen to Rene Dapo Salve of the story. Those of you watching, those of you listening, will shortly go back to the phone lines and have your say on the conversation. So back to you, Tunis.
It's Awisu and Yenswa. Yes, Yenswa. Following from what Jide Tabu Plebu, Suruki District, Maryland County, Liberia. Then we got Awisu Yenswa again. So we just need to get the actual story. We got Urido. He said you lie. I don't know who lie now. We got Ibrahim B. Kroma. He said, good morning, guys. I'm following from my usual iron factory, community resident. Let me make that guy who insulting Tunis in studio. The police officer was very professional. I don't even know why these people getting everything wrong. And we got the last comment. Abel P. Soa. He said, good morning, Freedom. Let me say it was wrong for the lady to hit the officer. Maybe this is what she can do to her husband. She didn't present the good training our Muslim women have. And also, the officer was to control his temper because he or she role is to protect life and property. But in totality, the police is in the wrong. But the lady need real home training. That's it for now. Anyway, my people, we all have different opinion when issues take place or some incident take place. So respectfully, we need to hear from you. Please be respectful, whether it's against a woman or against the police. Be respectful and don't base it on what police have been doing. We're talking about this incident, not what the police been doing in the past. Please don't base this on that. Thank you. Back to you, Neil.
Thank you very much, Tunis. Let's go back and take calls. Let's get to this person. This caller. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Winde. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's hear your name and where you join us from.
Yeah, I'm Jeanette Keita. I'm calling from Mama Point.
All right, Jeanette, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your contribution relative to the incident we are talking about?
Yeah, my own observation in the whole situation, because I have observed the video carefully, and I realized that the lady was on the wrong side.
Okay.
In as much that I don't support Joseph Waka government, but not everything that will happen will support it. I am from a Muslim background, but the Quran does not tell you that you should be disrespectful, especially the hijab that she wears. If she respects that hijab, she will not be the first person to use her object to hit the officer, whether the officer she was trying to hit or the person that was videoing her, So, in fact, I blame all of them that were in that particular area at that particular moment and start from the officer. Because the man is a law enforcer. Immediately you pick up an object for an officer, the man feels insecure. So he can do anything to protect himself.
Okay.
So I see a wrong on her part.
Thank you, Jeanette. Wrong on her part. Let's talk to another person. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, welcome to the show. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Louis David Joseph from Flavor, Lower Pond County.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes, thank you for the show this morning. We need not to discuss this thing with emotion. The lady was wrong. And even our sister who were talking about past police brutality, most of our guys who are drugs addicts, they walk in the street with sharp objects. We are in the country. If you engage in drugs addict, as a security apparatus, when you are not careful, even when you are polite, they will hear you. If they are harming an unharmed citizen, what about people who are security apparatus? So I want to let her know that the way you are proceeding with emotion, we not need to discuss this like this. If this lady, I'm a human rights activist. The woman was very wrong to beat on the security apparatus.
Thank you. Thank you. The woman was very wrong. Thank you. Let's talk to you. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is James. They're calling from the letter medicine of Ishko Namaste.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Let's hear your contribution.
Yeah, thank you for the topic of discussion this morning. Yeah, the officer was right though the war still occurring, but he did not have the right to drag the woman or innocent child in way. As an officer, it's just when you wish to pursue the person, but you're totally wrong. And for the RG, you can say hi, investigating, the fellow Piamba, that's a scam. Brother, I was speaking to you, brother, bro. The guy not came back. He had a house. Brother.
Where is he? Where her? What did the guy house there?
I live in Ghana.
Okay.
Sir. The officer, interesting.
Okay.
Who tried the money, the watcher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Let's take another person. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we lost that caller, so we'll take more calls. Those of you listening, we still have time. We have 22 more minutes to be here. So let's talk to you. Hello. Hello. Yes, good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Daniel. Passed away and I call from Central Monrovia.
Welcome. Let's hear you, Dan.
To be real, about politics and religion background, like one of your panelists just mentioned there are key things we need to look at when we watching the video. One is to identify if the officer in question, everybody is saying, was hit violently. Is there any video circulating on the internet that yes, indeed, she hit a police officer, or is just us assuming that it was a police officer that she hit? Because for me, I live Central Monrovia, and the information that I gathered was the lady, she came from Guinea, and like the guy mentioned, she barely speaks or understand English. You get me? She barely speaks nor understand English. So it's just the power people passing around the community, then a neighbor just points it out. There's other people doing power test. So they say, okay, we'll take. So when they reach there, according to the information that I got about the decision and do fact check on it.
So, my brother, let's get your side of the story. Forget about all that explanation. You watched the video, right? What do you make of the video? What is your own side? Who you think was in it wrong from what you witnessed? Because we didn't see anything what the police said that prompted the woman to hit him with an object. So, what you saw?
Yeah, from what I saw, I'm not saying they did wrong because we now know if it was a police officer that she hit or not. The only thing that we can identify that yes, indeed, the police officer Draco. Well, everybody is just assuming that it was a police officer that was hit by her.
So you didn't see that part in the video, right?
The only part I was showing in video, that's why I wanted to mention it. The only part I was showing.
So the part we're talking about where the lady took the object to hit the police, you didn't see that part?
She was not showing it at the police officer. It was a little daughter. She was throwing object. I think she was.
My God, go back and witness that thing, man. Let's talk to this person. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
My name is Abraham calling from Kakata City.
Let's hear you. Let's hear you, Abraham. Go ahead with your contribution.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, actually, that woman, she started with violence. It's just like the police officer, she's a female. She knows to behave that way because she activated the police officer. This is why the military. But that woman is actually wrong. So I just so about the both parties of woman. How to engage the officer and talk to the officer to control his emotion. So thank you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Hello? Morning. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, to be real, you know, something happening in the bro always politics
So when somebody, when the law catch you doing wrong, and the law say what we saw you doing is wrong, let's go to the police station. Is not right?
No, I'm not saying it's not right.
No, but you say power tell business now. That's what you saying.
I agree. But if you are full of resistance, not the war, I think in my mind, the police
So why you think there was an altercation?
Maybe that was something that was said to her. That's the war. What made her angry?
Because according to what we gather, that this lady was being told to follow the police officer, and she resisted. You know, that's why we were told.
Yeah, the thing I saw is that the woman cooking, right? She was cooking in the kitchen, and the two kids, the officer, is with a long reach. So he doesn't get a feel like getting to her.
Okay, thank you. Let's leave it there. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, welcome. Don't give us feedback before I cut you off.
Yeah, I'm sorry, how you doing?
I'm fine. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Sherry. I'm calling from Perry Street.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, that whole Sunday I followed that whole and I didn't post it on my page. If you go on my page, this is Sherry E. Mohammed. I posted it on my page. You know, that whole stuff, the woman was in error. You know, says what am I trying to say? The woman was in error. A police officer now go and obviously you're on arrest or so. Because your misbehavior, so you start misbehaving, it's like turning stone at the police. It was not a police officer, it's true, like the customer, but the fact that the person is choking at stone, the person is choking at the police officer. And besides that, after I tell you when the power test, they apologize to the people, they pay fine. They pay fine. It happened since 2 days ago. And I guess it happened since 2 days ago. When they pay the fine, they pay around $500 US. They even pay for the officer, you know, when I told a phone that drive. They apologize to the officer. So passing up for the video on social media. Apple will confirm why is the video going to on social media. That means I want to get listen when I know when they begin to post the video on social media, but they won't care they were done with it.
So were you part of the case during the investigation when they concluded the entire thing? Were you there?
I was there, and besides that, even this morning I went to Powder office because the Powder office to go.
Okay.
Because I ate a man who was different than the case. I spoke with the man, and said we were done with it. The people came in, they paid their fine, they apologized to the officer. They didn't pay for the officer uniform and phone that got missing. So they're almost surprised. They just saw that video on the social media saying that how the man put on last the woman. If the man put on last the woman, then why is it that they went back and apologized to the people and they paid some money?
Okay.
So, you know, because I'm a Muslim, I'm Madingo man, Madingo parent, but I don't back such that.
Thank you.
People just on a religion level, on a political level, but it's bad. You should stop doing so.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You talking secret or you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
All right, you have to be audible now because there are others that are listening.
Okay, so I called from the Pablan Road. I saw the video. The only thing is the lady, to be honest, the way she proceeded, you know, it was actually wrong. The angle she exhibited, but to be honest, the police officer who was a bit brutal in for arrest. You know, you have to be professional in arresting a lady. Lady is different from men. That man, your friend, man, possibly, but what he did was kind of dragging the woman, taking the child. But also after that, I have to do with chunking I tried to chunk the officer. That was wrong, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay. All right, then thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Everybody got right to their own, so let's.
When the child they're talking about, the child was not even in the picture when they were bringing that woman out. The child was telling the woman, the one that grabbed the child.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Robert here, and I call from Todi.
Robert, welcome to the show. Hi, it's Todi.
Yeah, Tony is great. God is in control.
Amen. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my brother. Really, that behavior that lady exhibited towards the officers was wrong. First of all, she must know that she's a lady. And the man that go arrest her, she's a man. So he has no right to put on brutality by hitting on the officer. So for me, she was in the wrong. And to that Muslim man, of course, say the man was talking rubbish. I believe that he in the wrong of saying that the man is talking rubbish, because what the woman carry on the act, the woman carry on, it was wrong.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think you've made your point. Let's take 2 more calls and then we can. No, we can't take you like that. Let's take 2 more calls and then we send controls to our guys in the States. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Don't give us feedback, please. I will have to let you go. I don't take feedback. Trust me. I don't take feedback. You can be my website. You call on the show. You give me feedback. I'll cut you off. Let's talk to this person. Hello? Hello? Hello, caller. You there? Okay, let's take another person. Hello?
Hello, Wendell.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay. This is Moses Somo calling from some district.
Go ahead, Moses. Let's hear you. You were giving me feedback, so I had to let you go.
Yeah, I know that. That came outside.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear you, Moses.
Yeah, so I witnessed the video today.
Mm-hmm.
To admit the lady did not actually do well by assaulting the police officer. But then again, the officers, for me, I happened with the both of them. The lady was actually wrong, but the officer did not actually exercise restraint. Yeah, so for me, now, that's the only problem I have with the officer. You should have exercised restraint despite, and you know, what the woman did. And what she did was not a less threatening, and you know, to him. Yeah, but to have gone in a lot extreme for me.
Somebody is not like threatening.
Different about him, but the woman in the act was actually wrong. She was there. She had no right to assault the officer in that.
So wasn't that a life threatening? Huh? Hello?
I said, yeah. Hello?
You said what the woman did to the police officer wasn't anything life threatening, right? So taking an object, hitting him. Why if that woman had hit him somewhere that would have cost his life?
That is another case that we should look at, but
okay, thank you. That's another case we should look at. I think it's okay there, Moses. Let's leave it. Thank you. Hello, let's take our last caller, then we'll send controls to our guys.
Yeah, hello, bro.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Daniel Cooper. I'm calling from City Panatu.
Go ahead, Cooper. Let's hear you.
Actually, I've been hearing about it. Just went on the social media. I watched the video. On a serious note, let justice be done to people.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the police officer, one way or other. So even slow strike, he tried saying something. If you really watch that video, keenly, then when he was talking to her, he said, "Hey, you see what she's doing?" If I take full sound, and he will say, "I have person." The man was talking, I see that she was speaking Mandingo, and then she took the pot up. I don't know why she took it and hit the man with it. We hear child crying, and I see that we heard another woman saying, "But the woman don't know anything about this." Okay, you that not coming to see the woman don't know anything about this. Why she must take something object to hit the police officer with it? Even though the police officer, they have their own problem, we get problem with them, but he was actually right. And to the extent the child was not even in your hand.
Okay.
When you try to carry outside, by the time she went, you hug the child in order for her to not go. The child was not in your hand from the beginning.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
she
I think
told
you saw the a clearer part of that video. Thank you so much for your contribution.
So she tried to crush on the child.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Thank you.
Even after the child, the officer was trying to hold her hand and cough or hand and the officer took the child from her and gave
Okay.
the child to another person.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. We're not taking any more calls. We don't have much time, just 7 more minutes to go. So let me send controls back to Tunis, who is going to take up from there. Tunis, let's hear from you.
Randy, are you still with us? Randy,
Randy is muted.
Yeah, he need to come back and give us his final words. Okay, guys, look, let me tell you something. A good Muslim must be a good Muslim and judge things accordingly. Don't judge things because you feel you are Muslim or you pace or seditious or all of that. Judge things according to the fact because that's what we expect from you. All right. I'm not here. Every one of you know I'm a very good Muslim. And I born Muslim and I was still Muslim by the grace of God till I died. But our sister was in the wrong. Whether she speak Mandingo, she speak Fula, she speak anything. We have to respect the police officers. We have to. And we have to at least do the best. Look at just a few days ago, a police officer was killed. Right there. We're only looking at the bad thing the police doing to us, but we too, we can do some bad thing to them too. And this is one of it today, in this case. You know, the lady is very, very lucky. If she tried that thing here, her life will be at stake. Believe me, you cannot challenge a police officer in this country. In Liberia, America, the law is not too far from each other. You know, you're already in the wrong. That lady had 3. Look at somebody just proved us right. The long time they have gone and apologize, pay their fine, and even pay little bit fine for insulting or assaulting the police officer. They did all of that behind the scene. But we will always come because Mani, Fula man, or a Mandingo man, or a Muslim. So when Muslim woman do something, I gotta go and support her. No, if you do the right thing, I will support you. You do the wrong thing, I will openly say you're in the wrong. And I'm happy most of the callers here tonight, they are Muslims. And they saw her in the wrong. You know, they saw her in the wrong. God will bless you guys. You know, God bless you guys. My Tunis is on all of you guys.
Randy is back. Tunis, don't forget. Let me just.
Yeah, Randy, you back. I was calling you to give your final word before you leave. You listen to the callers, and what's your take on that? You can take 1 or 2 minutes to give us a word, and then because I know you got your own show to go to anyway.
Yeah, thank you. So I had the opportunity to watch both videos, and I think the opinion of those calling and those who are going out on the street, I think it depends on which video they watch, and that base their reaction on what they see. There's one section of the video where they actually show the cop pulling the lady, and the most important one, what I just watched, the police officer was engaging the lady, but she could not understand English. So he walked away from her, but he had a handcuff in his hands. He walked away. Apparently there was an interpreter, and he said, tell the lady, I don't want to apply any violence because it will not be too nice. And then somebody spoke, I think Mandingo or Fula, to her. I don't know what that person said, but once that person got done, that when she grabbed that stuff and hit. So whoever interpreted that policeman message to that lady and how she got it to that lady, watch that video. But I will play it on my show and do a detailed analysis of that video. But there was an interpreter in that process. Did she panic? Did the woman who interpreted the information to her, did she say, oh, he come to track you? What did she say? So look, our society is still young to comprehend the due process of democracy, Tunis. All these guys that you see, I think it would be better that we use our platforms to educate people rather than discuss the issue. Because from what I see, we are discussing issue with all the prerequisites of understanding how things work. And you know, like for somebody guy telling you, even though it's just a power test, and you know, somebody giving that kind of low level of concern about power test. And you know, so the way it is, bro, Tunis, but good show, and I look forward to discussing it more. And you know, so whenever you have the time, and you know, always give me a heads up. I will come back to discuss it. But our society is still young, and we are still learning. Tunis, thank you very much as always.
Man, don't forget to send my 26. I will give you a 26 next year. You're going to skip it. We have a tradition here. We can always give the weather report. So I'm about to give the weather report for Monrovia now.
Okay. And I listened earlier when you were talking about the weather report. Very good job. You know, you've been doing that thing for almost like 7 years now for Liberia, right? And
yeah.
They need to call you, and you know, they need to give you. You know,
that's so true. I told them, I said, people are here making millions of dollars, even though we all can see it. But still, they're paying people millions of dollars yearly, and they still every 10 minutes they're giving all this weather report. So we're doing it free for them.
Yeah, but you know what? Treat the left free thing now. If someone anything that will go to heaven for free, we're not gonna go to church. All right, guys, take care today. Thank you.
Okay, Randy. Thank you. Thank you for taking time.
All right, guys. You in Friday already. Like we said today, it might be a little few shower and sunshine. Gonna be like that till 11 a.m. After 11 a.m., 12 p.m. Then it's going to be shower and sun, not heavily rain. It's not going to be too heavy, except now, but we're in the rain season. But you will see the sun today. You see the sun, and you will see it enough time. The rain will not be that much. Saturday, it will be the same thing you're seeing today, but you'll see more sun on Saturday, more sun. Sunday on, I see no rain on Sunday. You can go to church and it will be sun in the midday to evening hour. There will be sun. I see no rain, not at all. Monday, I see no rain, no sun. So from Friday to Monday, the rain is going to be ceased a little bit. It's going to cease itself a little bit. So it's not going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, Thursday, or you already out of Thursday night in Friday. But we stay in Thursday here. So do not be worried. You can wear your sneaker, your boot, your shoe. Just be little bit mindful that as time goes on, the time changes, hour changes, there will be little bit of shower, little bit of rain in the city center. Again, this is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis. This is Tunis Weather Report. So that's the name of our weather report.
Tunis Weather Report.
Yeah. So okay, it's either my 26 on your. We coming on tomorrow morning.
Yes, Tony will come on. When you see me, we'll count on. When you see me, we'll count on. When you see me, we'll count on.
No, I won't be.
Yeah, but we'll count on. No worry, we'll come on. We gotta do our show. Don't worry about
All right, my best regard to your wife, please.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Here just now, you said even my wife.
Call. I'll call her off.
So definitely, you have love for your wife.
Thank
you, and good night.
Thank you, Tunis. We'll catch up in the morning.
All right.
Oh, folks, that's all the time for the nighttime Spain. The invitation is yours to join us next week. We'll be back here Monday.